To be honest, I got this fragrance for the bottle. I got this fragrance for the bottle, and I'm saying that shamelessly now. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the most anticipated fragrance release from Lattafa, which is Eclair. This fragrance has been compared to the popular Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. Paris Corner also came out with a version of that fragrance, which I'm going to be doing a comparison at the end of this video. So if you want to know my thoughts on Eclair by Lattafa, then keep watching. Now, let's start with the packaging of this fragrance. This is what the packaging looks like. I know it's going to be difficult to put this thing back, but this inner pack is in gold, purely gold, while the top of the pack is in brown. At the back, you have the Eclair, Lattafa, and the ingredients. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration, 100 ml, 3.4 fluid ounce. Now, the beauty of this fragrance is the bottle. Lattafa has done it again with this packaging. This bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Hold on. I need you guys to see this fragrance up close. I need you guys to take a second and admire the beauty that is this bottle. To be honest, I got this fragrance for the bottle. I don't even care what the fragrance smells like. I got this fragrance for the bottle, and I'm saying that shamelessly now. The way Lattafa crafted this bottle to represent what the fragrance is, it's like a milky lactonic caramel dream, like the perfect gourmand, and they literally represented it with this packaging. It has the Eclair in front with Lattafa with the signature brown and gold color combination. So now, with all the beauty of this packaging, let's find out if this fragrance is worth all the hype. So the main accords of Eclair are sweet vanilla, caramel, lactonic, honey, and powdery. The fragrance is described as a floral fruity gourmand fragrance for women, so this is classified as a feminine fragrance. Top notes are caramel, sugar, and milk. Middle notes are honey and white flowers. Base notes are vanilla, praline, and musk. To be honest, when I saw that white flowers, it kind of took me back because I'm not a white floral fragrance lover, but I still went ahead to purchase this fragrance. One, because the bottle really drew me to getting it, and two, I wanted to get Bianco Latte as my birthday scent, but I didn't want to blind buy it. So when I heard that a dupe was coming out and people were saying this is spot on, like the OG Bianco Latte, I had to get it. This is how the fragrance sprays. So when you spray this fragrance at first, it starts up with milk. Yep. I know I've mentioned on this channel that I'm not a fan of lactonic fragrances, not a fan of milky fragrances, especially if that is the dominant note in the fragrance. For like almost 30 minutes, that's the only thing you smell, milk. And the milk in this fragrance is not like a sweet milk. It smells like you're trying to make tea and you put in the milk, but you forgot to add the sugar. But then it starts to settle, so the sugar now starts to come into this fragrance, but it's still very faint. Even as sugar is listed and also honey is listed in this fragrance, I expected it to be like a sweetness overload, but this fragrance is not your sickly sweet gourmand scent. The sugar added in here is still very much faint in the background. Now, the caramel then follows through that milkiness, that sugariness, still very faint in the background. To me, I feel like the prominent note in this fragrance is that milk. That milk is the standout note, and it is what takes the center stage in the fragrance. Every other note that comes into this fragrance as it settles is very much in the background. Now, something comes in that surprises me in this fragrance, which was my initial worry before I got this fragrance. That is the white flowers. Just like I mentioned, I am not a white floral fragrance lover, and I felt like the white florals in this fragrance would be a huge turn down for me. But the way it is blended in this fragrance is absolutely stunning. Like, it comes off as very fluffy. The mixture of that white flowers and the milkiness mixes together to give it this fluffiness. Have you ever thought of white flowers and milk? They blend beautifully together. I have to say and emphasize that this fragrance remains lactonic from beginning to the end. I get the caramel, the sugar, the milk, the honey, the white flowers, the vanilla, the praline, and all the notes that have been listed in this fragrance. But the only note I don't get is the musk. I don't get it at all. The major notes to my nose in this fragrance is the milk, the vanilla, the sugar, and the white flowers. I would classify this fragrance as an intimate scent, not really close to the skin, but not beast mode either. Just a sexy, intimate, baby making kind of scent. I've actually had it for a while. I'm sure my bottle is almost half gone. And the compliments I got more on this fragrance was from men. This fragrance has medium projection with minimum of 8 hours longevity. I feel like this fragrance would blossom beautifully more in the cold. It will give you this very cozy, warm, sexy, milky, a little bit sugary, white floral scent. If you are into those kind of fragrances, you would absolutely love this. I would recommend this for people that are looking for a very sexy Middle Eastern fragrance that is milky, cozy, warm, inviting, delicious. You would absolutely love Eclair by Lattafa. Now, comparing this fragrance to Taskeen Caramel Cascade from Paris Corner. When I got this fragrance at first, this was my first time of trying an impression of Bianco Latte, which I have always wanted for the longest time. And my expectations for this fragrance came from here down the drain. Like, it was a very huge disappointment when I tried it at first. When I spray this fragrance, I get this rubberiness. That is what overshadows every other thing in this fragrance. Even though it has milkiness, it has this lactonic scent to it, it has caramel, it has vanilla, it has sugar, it has praline, but that rubberiness that they added in this fragrance just ruins it for me. And then when I got Eclair for the first time and sprayed it, I got the same rubberiness. I was hugely disappointed when I got that rubberiness, but I let this fragrance sit. Guys, you see why I always like to take my time before coming to give you guys review. I've had this fragrance for about a month now, and I've been testing, letting it sit, testing, letting it sit. I do not smell that rubberiness anymore. I was really surprised because this one, I've had it for almost 3 months or 4 months now. I can still smell that rubberiness very clearly in this one. Even as it has sat, I still get that rubberiness. But for this one, that rubberiness has completely disappeared. I don't smell it anymore, and I love it. I feel like when this fragrance sits even longer, maybe that sweetness will come out. I think if they made this fragrance a little more sweet, like they added a little more sweetness in it, maybe it would have been something that I would have been crazy about. I actually don't hate the scent. I love it. I feel like if I'm rating this, I would rate it like an 8/10. But if I'm rating this, I'll rate it like a 5/10. I'm really not a fan of this fragrance. When I got it at first, I usually wear it to bed, but I decided to start wearing it to work, and I got loads of compliments on it. Men actually love this fragrance a lot, and I'm just wondering why, because I really am not a fan of it because of that rubberiness. It disturbs me a lot. But for this is just the perfection of this to me. Another difference between these two is that this one has white flowers in it and this one doesn't have. So the white flowers added with the milkiness gives it this fluffiness, while this one is straight up milky, rubbery mess. Also, unfortunately, this lasts longer and this projects better than this one, but this one smells better in my opinion. So choose your pick. If you're the kind of person that is crazy about long-lasting fragrances and you don't mind the rubberiness in this one, then just go for Taskeen Caramel Cascade. But if you mind that rubberiness and you don't mind longevity of this, just go for this. And I think this fragrance pairs beautifully with other scents. Like, it can pair beautifully with a cherry scent. If you need more sweetness, you can add like a sweet fragrance. I feel like it will pair beautifully with terrac or any other sweet scent. It will pair beautifully with camera as well. The layering combination of this fragrance is endless. So that's the differences between these two fragrances. I feel like if I'm to pick one out of the two, I would obviously go for this one. Now that's my review on Eclair by Lattafa. I love this scent. Cannot wait to layer it with all my other amazing fragrances. Maybe I'll do like a layering combination for you guys if you want that. Let me know in the comment section. But I feel like This fragrance is absolutely beautiful. Maybe, just maybe, I would give Bianco Latte a try. That's my thoughts on Eclair by Lattafa. Have you tried this fragrance? Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Would you love to try this fragrance? Let me know in the comment section as well. Which current Lattafa release do you love? Let me know in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning to Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye. Bianco Latte from Giardini Toscana. Giardini
2,000 years later.
Giardini di Toscana.
Clap for Jesus! Clap for Jesus! Clap for Jesus! If not be Jesus Christ, where they won't belong? I wonder.